So fellas, you gotta stop always being the good guy and stop putting these women on pedestals and stuff like that, man. These women, don't be trying to sit and think, hey, am I good enough for her? No, sit back and ask yourself, is she good enough for me? You feel what I'm saying? You got to stop treating her like a celebrity, because when you keep treating her like a celebrity, she gonna treat you like a fan.
Break out the pots, time to put the work on. Say they won't beef, I got the sirloins. Yeah, it's Mike Bands in this motherfucker. Oh, that's your wifey? Well, I don't think that you should trust her, cause she was giving crazy hair.
You are now tuned into the Hustle Reset podcast After Hours with your host, Mike Bands.
Yeah, what it do, what the business is. Right now, y'all tuned into another episode of the Hustle Reset podcast. I'm your host, Mike Bands, and this is the After Hours edition. Anytime y'all see me up in here in this room, y'all know it's the Hustle Reset podcast After Hours. I ain't even gonna beat around the bush. I'm just gonna get straight into this episode. The title of this episode is Time and Money. Simple as that, time and money. But before I do get into this, I wanna address one thing, man. This to my fellas out there. Stop being the good guy. You cannot continue to be the good guy, because y'all know the saying, good guys, good men, they always finish last, man. I got a homeboy, I seen him do backwards flips, cartwheels for this particular female that he was dealing with, and he always do this particular thing when he meet a certain chick or whatever, man. But listen, man, a lot of these females, they don't like good men. I'm not saying all, but the majority of them, they don't like good men. They dog the good man, and I see them praise and they follow and they chase the man who you wouldn't want your daughter to be with. The man who they say that they don't want, that's the man that they always chase. So fellas, you gotta stop always being the good guy and stop putting these women on pedestals and stuff like that, man. These women, don't be trying to sit and think, hey, am I good enough for her? No, sit back and ask yourself, is she good enough for me? You feel what I'm saying? You got to stop treating her like a celebrity, because when you keep treating her like a celebrity, she gonna treat you like a fan. You feel what I'm saying? I ain't throwing no shade at no women, but I hate seeing these men, being the good guy all the time, and they get the short end of the stick. They always get the short end of the stick. Women swear that they want a good guy, but they don't know how to treat a good guy when they get one. They call them lame, or they call them a square. But they chase after that thug type dude or whatever it is, and then they wonder why they keep getting their heart broke and all of this, because you keep passing up the good guy. So fellas, stop being the good guy, because it's not gonna get you nowhere with these women in this generation. Not all of them, but the majority of the women in this generation. Like I keep saying, do not ask yourself, are you good enough for her? Because these women, man, they like to live in fairy tale land. They like to live in a fairy tale world, man. And you got to understand, these women who you put up on this high pedestal, listen, man, they go to the bathroom and they take number twos. They wake up in the morning and they breath stink. They got morning breath. They regular just like you. So stop putting them on a pedestal, man. Do not put them on a pedestal. Ask yourself, are they good enough for you, instead of asking, are you good enough for them? That's all I want to say. I ain't gonna throw no names out there or nothing, but I'm tired of seeing men chasing these women trying to be the good guy, because in this day and time, IG, Facebook, all that, the internet got these women heads messed up, and they looking for something in a man that just ain't out there. It's not logical that you're gonna get this type of man. You wanna put this man together, and this is the type of man that you want. This man that's on 100, and you over here on 20%. It's not gonna work. So fellas, stop being the good guy and stop chasing these superficial women. That's all I want to say about that. I'm about to get into the episode, time and money. Now, this episode is important because time, that is the only currency that you cannot get back. Time is the only non-refundable currency. Time is the only thing that you cannot get back. You can get back, you can lose money and you can get that back. You can crash out and rebuild. But once you waste your time, it's gone forever. Your time is gone forever. You cannot get that back. You feel what I'm saying? You cannot get the money back. You cannot get the time back. It's gone forever. People they guard their money like it's Fort Knox, but then they treat their time like it's Walmart at 3 a.m. in the morning, and that's hustling backwards. That is hustling backwards. You guard your money, which is something that you can always get back, but you don't guard your time with the same respect that you do with your money, because every day that you waste. Every single day that you waste is a bill that your future self got to pay back with interest. You keep saying, oh, one day I'm going to make this happen. One day. You keep saying one day like one day is actually a day that's on the calendar. And it's not. One day is fake. One day is imaginary. One day is procrastination dressed up as hope. You cannot get that one day, because one day will never come. Time do not feel sorry for you. Time is it don't have an emotional. It don't have no emotions. Time is not emotional. It's the realest thing that you got. Time is the realest thing that you got, and you cannot get that back. I'm gonna put my glasses back on. I tried to do it without the glasses, man. The lights be so bright, and it be messing with my eyes, man. I'm sorry, but yeah, time is one thing that you cannot get back, and it's the most important thing that you got, because time, it don't care if you healing, it don't care if you trying to grow, it don't care if you focused, if you not focused, it don't care if you scrolling on Instagram or TikTok or whatever. Time do not care. It do not wait. See, you can work overtime for more money, but you cannot work overtime for more years. Let that sink in. People spend their whole life in these jobs working overtime trying to get more money, but you losing time. You losing the hours with your kids, with your families. You working 12-hour shifts 7 days a week trying to get the money, but you ain't got no time. You letting your dreams die. And the crazy thing about dreams is you get what you get. You get what you get with your dreams. Your excuses, they age, while your dreams stay the same age that they had when you first had them. They just sit there looking at you, waiting on you like, dang, bro, is we gonna do this or is we not gonna do it? So you gotta stop wasting your time, because time is the most important thing to man. That is all we have is time. Money is fake. It's false. You can get more money, but you can't get back more time. I wanna dive in deep about that money thing, because money is a lot of is something that we confuse with time. We confuse time with money all the time. See, money is important, but the time is very much so more important. But money is important because money, it ain't just paper. Money is soldiers. You got to treat money like a soldier. Every dollar is a soldier that you send out into the world with a specific job. See, some of y'all spend money, like y'all send y'all money out like, hey, go buy me something for 10 minutes to make me feel good. Go buy me something to make me feel good for 10 minutes. And those soldiers, they never return back home. They never return back. And that is how your bank account die. Because you send your soldier out to bring you back some comfort. And that is how your bank account die. But when you invest, that's when your soldiers, they come back home with more soldiers. When $1 leave, $3 return back home. They return back. And that's how you build a whole new army. Sending your soldiers out to bring back more soldiers, instead of sending it out into the world to just do something crazy, to buy something that don't even matter. See, people with a broke mindset, they spend their soldiers, but people with a wealthy mindset, they deploy their soldiers. It's a difference. It's a big difference. See, your bank account is not a trophy case. We treat our bank account like it's a trophy case. Look at that. We got the money sitting in there. It's cool to have the money sitting, but all it's doing is just sitting. You're not putting it to work. You're not deploying your soldiers. Your money is not a trophy case. Your bank account is not a trophy case. Your bank account should be treated as a training camp. It should be treated as a training camp. If your money is not multiplying, then your money is dying slowly of natural causes. That's simple facts, man. I'm not trying to teach y'all money management. I'm just trying to teach y'all what to do with your money. I'm not trying to tell you how to manage your money, how to budget it, but just put it to work. When I say I'm not trying to tell you how to budget, I'm not trying to tell you what to invest in, like crypto and Bitcoin. Nah, I'm just telling you, put it to work in something, whether it be Bitcoin, crypto, Anything, just put it to work. Don't let it sit, because if you let your money sit, it's not going to grow. It's not going to do nothing but just sit. Don't be worried about them little percentages, the little interest rates that the bank give you for letting your money sit. That ain't nothing. That's chump change. You feel what I'm saying? And you got to budget. That's what I am going to tell you. You got to budget. And some people, they look at budgeting as a punishment, but budgeting is not a punishment. Remember, I was telling you that your dollars is soldiers. So your budgeting is not punishment, but it's more so of a war strategy. It's a war strategy. See, spending money, it feels good for today, but investing feels good for a lifetime. It feels good for a lifetime. If your money don't grow, excuse me, if you not growing, your money is not going to grow. Your mentality got to grow, and once your mentality grow, your money can grow. And you got to stop. You got to stop rescuing your money from responsibility. You got to put your money out there, man, and don't rescue your money from responsibility, because if you do that, it'll never grow. Money do not change you, but it exposes how disciplined your army is. Let that sink in. Money does not change you. It just exposes how disciplined your army is, how disciplined your soldiers are, how disciplined is your army. Because time is your general and money is your soldier. Think about that. Time is a general and money is a soldier. I told y'all this episode is about time and money. Time is your general and money is your soldier. Your money can only do what your time allows you to do. If you waste your days, your soldiers, they never get trained. If you waste your hours, your soldiers, they never get deployed. See, some of y'all think that you got a money problem, but you don't have a money problem. What you have is a time management problem. When you respect your time, your money respects you. When you disrespect your time, your money disappears trying to survive the chaos that you done created. Time builds discipline, discipline builds soldiers, and soldiers build wealth. So you got to stop wasting time on things that you can't get back, and you got to start multiplying on things that you can get back. That's simple, man. That's simple. Money, time, and money, they go hand in hand. Now, a lot of y'all be sitting around like, oh, I'm not making no money. How can I make more money? How can I make more money? See, this is what you got to understand. Money, it don't run the world. Your value runs the world. If money was power, like we all think that money is power, then most lottery runners will stay rich, but they get their bread and they blow through it. If money was power, then lottery winners would stay rich. Excuse me, my mouth dry. I don't know why I ain't bring no drink in here. I apologize. But what was I saying? Money and value. See, the world don't pay you for what you want, but it pay you for what you can solve. If you can solve a problem, then you're worth value. You're worth getting money. If you can solve a problem, you got to stop chasing money and chase skill, because that's what people spend money for. People don't just spend money. Well, they will give you some money to go to work, but just to be a worker, but you're going to get what they think that you're worth. But when you want to get what you think you're worth, you got to be able to solve a problem. If you can easily be replaced, then your income will be easily replaced as well. See, your problem solving ability is the real paycheck. Your problem solving ability is the real paycheck. Broke people, they look for a job. Rich people, they look for problems. How can I solve a problem? Because if you can solve a problem, then you have something that you can sell. That's what everybody look for. What can I purchase that can solve this issue that I have? I need my floor is dirty in here. How can I clean the floor? Oh, I sell vacuum cleaners. Well, I need to buy a vacuum cleaner. I just solved the problem. I have a home healthcare agency. People get sick every day looking for somebody to come to their house. Okay, that's a problem. I got the agency. I'm gonna send nurses out. How can you solve a problem? How can you be of assistance to somebody versus being a worker? If you can solve the problem, then you can create as much money as you want. But if you are a part of the problem, then they're gonna pay you accordingly, because you're not coming up with ways to help them solve the problem. You just in the way, and you just a worker. You got the worker mentality. The fastest way to attract more money is becoming more than money. Let that sink in. The fastest way to attract more money, you have to become more than money. You have to be worth more than money, because money ain't nothing. Your value is everything. When you stop worshiping money, then your money gonna start respecting you. I'm not gonna be up here long, I promise you. I'm cutting these episodes down because I know y'all attention spans ain't that long. I just want y'all to get the message that I'm putting out there, and I figure the quicker I put these episodes out, y'all will retain them, and if you need to more information, just go back and watch the episode. But I'm gonna be putting them out back to back. They not gonna be long. They gonna be 10, 15 minutes, 20 at the most. I'm shorting them up because I know y'all attention spans ain't that long. Y'all don't want to hear me up here talking, rambling for a whole hour. So I'm gonna put it out there, and y'all get what y'all can get up out of it. Take notes. Rewind it back. Watch it a few times if you missed something, if you feel like you missed something. But if you did like this video, give me a like. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed to the channel. Share it too, man. Let people know that the Hustle Reset podcast is out, man. I zoomed through this episode because it don't take long to get a message across. You feel what I'm saying? And my mouth is a little dry, so pardon me if I paused a little bit through this episode. My mouth is dry. I should have had my drink up here. I probably would be up here a little bit longer if I had something to drink, man. But it is what it is, man. And I'm gonna leave all of this in here. I ain't editing nothing because I'm gonna give it to y'all the way that it come out. You feel me? Pause. But yeah, man, it is what it is. This is another episode of the Hustle Reset podcast, After Hours. I'm your host, Mike Bands, and if y'all got any topics that y'all want me to speak on, y'all leave it in the comments, or y'all follow me on my all my social medias is the Hustle Reset podcast. Shoot me a DM, shoot me an inbox, leave it in my comments, whatever. If you got a topic that you want me to touch on, I got you. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. Thank you.